And we are live. What's up, Dwayne? Yeah, it happens, man. 11 game slate is not easy. A bunch of weird things happen, like Dotson went off for like a freaking 40-pointer for the Knicks. Can't see that one coming, but a lot of things had to go their way, like a blowout run. You got there. Yeah, Giannis went off, and Stephen Curry, the late night hammer. Sorry, tongue. But yeah, dude got 51 real life points. I think he made like 11 threes. Couldn't miss. It was incredible. That guy's just a beast tonight. When he's on those heaters, man, break a slate. Besides from that, I think my take on Love was good. The second half was terrible. Fucking Brooklyn came back and just shot all over them. Keep shooting threes, and it ballooned out, and it became like an ugly game, coming a blowout. At that point, all my Love take was down the water because he was looking real smooth until that happened. They were up by the second half, man. Oh yeah, I had a couple of Giannis, but I need more than that. I need Giannis and Curry combo at least to win this cup, to win anything, honestly. But 11 game slate, it was hard. People were high on LeBron James because of the matchup, but that game blew out too. So it's okay. We move on tomorrow. 4 game slate. Maybe it's a little easier. Before I start, if it's your first time, guys, to the channel, please give me a like, subscribe. It really helps. I go over NBA slate every day. Well, I try to do it every day, consistently. Usually Sunday I get a little bit drunk, and then, too much drinking sometimes. But I gotta keep it real, keep it honest with you guys. I do it pretty much every day. Let's start off with the scores. We got tomorrow, 25th, Thursday, 4 game slate. Cleveland, Detroit. Cleveland coming from a back-to-back loss, 223.5. Detroit's a -7. Here's what we have to look forward to, or something you guys have to be aware of. Just by watching the games, Cleveland gave up a lot of threes. They did not play defense, and they give up a ton of threes. Brooklyn was just eating them up on threes. We already know they suck defensively, but they also suck at threes. So Detroit doesn't have that many players that shoot threes. Occasionally you see what's called Blake shoot some threes, but the guy who takes a lot of threes is really I can now go over him later. I think Galileo, something like that. I go over the guy's name later, but yeah, target some guys who can shoot against Cleveland, and you benefit. Next game, Portland, Orlando. Portland is -3. Orlando's is 218. Kinda, it's okay scoring. Portland -3 is kind of confusing me. I think Portland should win this easily, but Vegas saying that it will be close, and Vooch will be the chalk. Bullock, I can see him shooting threes, but he does not take much more attempt than that dude Galileo or whatever his name is. I can't believe I forgot his name, but I'll look up him too later. Boston, OKC. We got Boston 212 total. OKC's is -1.5 because they're at home, so it's almost a pick. It should be a close game. They got Denver and the Lakers coming from a back-to-back win. Pretty much a blowout game, so I'm not so worried about the players. Should be good to go. Gonna be at home. 239 is the highest total of the slate, so you definitely want something in this matchup. Some players here. Denver's -4. All right, so let's go position by position because we can do that. It's only 4 game slate. Just break it down. Let's go gaming sport. Point guard. We got Russell Westbrook, 12-5. I mean, it's Russell, right? If they want to win it, Russell will do him. First game he started 35 points, 35 minutes versus Sacramento. Obviously, 53.4, which is great. That's what he does. He puts up those kind of numbers. I gotta see where the ownership lands on. We know Boston's pretty good defensively, so people probably shy away from Russell Westbrook plus the price. So his ownership is going to be low. I mean, I'm not going to talk you away from Russell. So he's a good play if you want to play him. Damian Lillard is 9-8 against the Orlando Magic. They could be terrible. Like if this game stay close, yeah, you're on DraftKings. I can do that. Let me switch off to let's just do this. Sorry, not base for statistic. Wrong site. That's Fangraph. Since 4-game slate, yeah, I'll go on draft dashboard because I get pricing for both, and it makes it easier. Play top player today. Play optimizer. NBA. 4-page. 4-game slate. All right, let's start all over. For my boy for the chat. Let's see. Can I do by pricing? It'll be easy to check. There we go. Pricing. All right, just discussed Russell Westbrook. He is 12.5, $2,000 cheaper in DK. So it's much more in play in DK. Damian Lillard, he is 9.8. He's $1,100 cheaper in DK. So yeah, he's definitely in play in DK too. 9.8. Kind of feels too expensive, but it is against Orlando. If the game stay close, we're looking good. If it gets carried away, then it's gonna suck to roster Damian Lillard for 9.8. Kyrie Irving is a guy I think might be chalky tomorrow just because his price is so damn cheap still, 7.7. But that's because he hasn't been, really like having his ceiling game. 44 is like the closest. The rest of the other times is a mediocre. That's because they have a lot of talent over there. His minutes is pretty good, 34, 32, 35. $400 less on DK. Definitely he's in play for sure tomorrow. I don't mind that play at all. Lonzo Ball, he did well today, but 7-3, I'm not going to do it. He got more runs today, I think, because of the blowout situation. Jamal Murray is the guy that I like to target against LA. Him and Lonzo Ball like to go at it. He's on 6.8, $900 cheaper on DK, so even cheaper there. Definitely like him tomorrow. Reggie Jackson's never 6'6". I never played this guy. What's up, Roger? Yeah, I never played this Reggie Jackson. I would always play Ish Smith over Reggie Jackson, and has always been working. So George Hill is garbage too, 5'4". Ish Smith, his price went up, obviously for a good reason, because he's a better player than Reggie Jackson. So soon, Ish Smith's gonna suppress Reggie Jackson's price, which is gonna happen. He's $700 cheaper on DK. I want me some Ish Smith tomorrow against Cleveland, terrible Cleveland. So even if it blows out, you might get more Ish Smith run, right? So I like Ish Smith a lot tomorrow as a cheap point guard. Then we got DJ Augustine. Nobody's gonna go here. He's 4.5. The minutes is okay, obviously, but his production isn't really. Terry Rozier, Scary Terry. He's 4.2. He's much more expensive than DK, so you both sides you don't want to play him. Murray is healthy now. Last game he did well. It blew out, so that's why he didn't get much of a run. As you can see, he only played 18 minutes, got 29 fantasy points. I think it was versus Sacramento in that game, but the game got out of hand and they all rested, so he should be fine. Collins Sexton, I want to give this guy a chance, but it's just I watched the game, like he's just awful. It's just terrible. So I'll pass there. But he's their future over there. You know, they might start developing him. But right now, he doesn't show me anything that I want to roster him. He's just not much upside. Steph Curry. He wish he can shoot like his brother, but he sucks. So moving on. Shooting guard. We got Gary Harris. Let's see. Gary Harris is 7-1. As long as Barton's still out, you know, he's in play. I think his price is kind of hard to roster, but if you want some piece of LA and Denver, I think he's a fine option. Josh Hart has been on a heater. He's 6'8". I mean, he's just been going every single day. He's doing well. 6'8". There's still a ton of upside, so I like that. Evan Fournier, kind of like the odd man out of all this shooting guard. He could have a good game. He's 6'3", 19% usage rate last game. So he's been averaging 27% usage rate. The minutes is pretty safe, averaging about 29 minutes. So yeah, I think he's good for GPP just because low ownership for sure. Jordan Clarkson, never. Guy just sucks, and he hovers around 23 minutes. But the usage rate is there though. So if I have to pick Jordan Clarkson or Rodney Hood, I'm picking Jordan Clarkson just because he does a little bit more of everything. Rodney Hood just sit out there and shoot and suck. Reggie Bullock, I could play against Cleveland. Like I said, I play guys who takes a lot of 3 attempts, and he's one of those guys. He's 7'4", present a lot of values. The minutes is there, 41 minutes last game, because I think went overtime. The usage is okay, average around 19% usage, so he's decent. I like him. The price isn't bad either. I don't think it'll take much for him to 6x against Cleveland, of course. Yeah, Terrence Ross is 4-1. I'm definitely not interested in that. CJ McCollum is 6'7". It's $600 cheaper on DK. I'm more interested in, actually, yeah, he's pretty good, even on FanDuel, just because the price is pretty damn cheap, and he could have an upside if Dame is bad. You know, CJ is doing his thing. You definitely don't want to play these two together. That's just negative correlation between them two. So play either one. Like if you're gonna fade Dame, play CJ. If you play play Dame, don't play CJ. That's how I go about it. CJ is super cheap. I mean, and he could go for 40 points tomorrow against Orlando Magic too. So I kind of like CJ. Dennis Shooter with Russell back is an easy fade at 6'7". He needs to be cheaper than that for me, especially against the Boston team. He could probably see Marcus Smart defense or Jaylen Brown defense. It's just it's a bad matchup for him. Jaylen Brown, he's 5,000. I can't play Jaylen Brown unless it's playoff. You see what I mean? I told you guys this right when the NBA started. Jaylen Brown is only good when it's playoffs. 24 minutes, 38 minutes, 31 minutes. Look at this one, 17, 17, 18. It's just stagnant. It just doesn't improve. But when it's playoff time, Jaylen Brown go off, man. Jaylen Brown will go off player time. But other than that, just keep ignoring Jaylen Brown. He doesn't exist. Marcus Smart has more upside than Jaylen Brown. He's 4'5". His defense will, obviously boost his projection. Play him on FanDuel, not much on DK. It's cheaper on DK too, but I wouldn't do it. FanDuel, you get more upside from steals and blocks and stuff like that. Monte Morris is 4'3". He did well last time. That's because it's a blowout. I don't project him to have that much minutes tomorrow if it's a close game, so don't punt there. Nick Skowski is always a good punt. If it gets hot, man, you're looking good. 4'3", 16% usage rate. Yeah, he's fine. Torrey Craig, 3'8". He's a good punt too because Will Barton's out. He's seen the minutes, and he only 3'8", so he's all right. Langston Galloway. There we go. That's the guy I'm looking for. Him. He took like I think more threes attempt than Bullock. So, and he's only 3'6". I'll definitely have a lot of him tomorrow as a punt. Maybe a guy I'm willing to take a 0 for, because I can see upside from him if he makes his threes, obviously. But he takes a lot of 3 attempts. Usage rate is not great, obviously, but like I said, he's just a punt and a smart punt. So I'll take that against Cleveland, who just gives up a ton of threes. And then Diallo, I don't see it. He's 3'6". I guess he's okay, but it's Boston. Why do I bother? Mikael Beasley, no. KCP 3'9". Nah, he's just not seeing the court anymore. Luke Kennard. It's Luke Kennard. Never. Terrence Ferguson. Never. Kyle Korver saw the court today. It's not shown here, but I watched the game. He was out there, but he wasn't doing nothing. Like just out there for fun. Yeah, a lot of people had a good game tonight. A lot of weird things happens in 11-game slate, like blowouts, and a guy like Dawson gets 40. Kent Bazemore had a good game, and Bembry, I think his name is, from Atlanta. They both had a good game. Okay, we got small forward LeBron James, 12,000. Is that LeBron James or Westbrook? LeBron James, 12,000. LeBron James back doing LeBron James things, because he needs to do well for his team to win, right? He's $1,300 cheap on DK, much more in play there. I do like him too. If you want some piece of the action, if Lakers gonna win against freaking Denver, Bron has to do more, much more than just be the assistant of it, just passing the ball out. He gotta be aggressive out there. So he's 12,000. Of course, you want some piece of him tomorrow. Gordon Hayward, I don't think the minutes has ramped up but then he's cheap. Wow, 5'6". Okay, 5'6" for Gordon Hayward. Average around 24 minutes. I mean, that is in play. I can't say that's not in play. 5'6", he has upside for sure. I don't mind 5'6" for 24 minutes. Small forward, because look at the drop from 12 to like what, 5'6". Oh, I'm not doing this right. Let's see, 12 to 9. There we go. That makes sense. 12 9. Then they got Paul George. Paul George is just Paul George. He sucks. More often than not, he's gonna disappoint you. Cedi Osman disappointed me today. I know the guy's got talent though, but defensively he sucks. I watched him play. He just offensively he's okay. He could get it going. Just his team don't really like trust him enough to give him the rock. You know what I mean? He has to really work for it. 20% usage rate. But I think you guys got talent just if the team trusts him more. Gordon Hayward, like I said, is too cheap. 5'6". Definitely in play in FanDuel. Johnson Isaac. Wow. He got a boosted point. I gotta watch the game. Probably from defense. Offensively, I don't think he has that. $1,100 cheaper on DK, so he's more in play there. Not in play in FanDuel for me. Larry Nance just came back and played today. Did okay. Not great. Hasn't shown the upside yet. He probably gonna get into fouls. He probably guard Blake tomorrow. Probably gonna put him there. So I'll gonna pass. Evan Turner is Evan Turner. Can't play him. 4'6". Stanley Shit Johnson. He's 4'6". Don't play him. Herman Gomez is no. It's another one of those punt. Jonathan Simmons. You could play Jonathan Simmons. He's 3'9". Last year, he has his up and down. He could have his great games. If he makes his shot, you're looking good. If he doesn't, it's gonna be an early night for you. But he's 3'9". He's He's too expensive in DK. He's more in play. He's $100 more in DK. I think that's too expensive. He's 3.9. He's slightly under 4,000. That makes him kind of in play. And no one's gonna go here. Look at this stat sheet, man. 11, 0, 8. I mean, the guy's been garbage, but they use him. 20% usage rate. Lance Stevenson has his game today. 3.9. He's too cheap. Hey, he could have another good game against Denver. 3.9. I don't mind that. I don't know why. Mark Harkless 3.8. Most Heartless. No. Michael Beasley, poor guy. Nope. Jake Layman, nope. Sam Decker, no. That's it. There. Okay, we got power forward Nikola Jokic. The Joker, 10-3. He was about to blow on Sacramento yesterday, but got into foul trouble, and then the game got out of hand, and he disappointed everybody. I mean, if you're playing LeBron James, maybe you want to run it back with one of Denver guys, or just play Jokic. It's Jokic, man. 10-3. Blake Griffin is the guy that I like tomorrow. He had a monster game. This is another favorable matchup for him. I'm pretty sure he'll be super popular. He's $400 more expensive on DK. Joker, you get a little bit $500 discount on DK. I mean, Blake is still in play in DK just because of what he just did. But yeah, he's gonna be popular. He's not gonna do that again, but he has the opportunity to having a good, at least a 60 burger, just because of the matchup. Kevin Love 8.8. I mean, he disappointed me today. He could bounce back tomorrow. That's what some players do. They disappoint you one day, next day he goes off, and then you miss the boat because you were still steaming. So I might have a little bit share of Kevin Love just because of that. Aaron Gordon 7.6. I don't know how I feel about him. I mean, it's a good matchup. 7.6 feels a little too cheap. But right now, the man at hour is Vooch, right? We all know that. He's $500 cheaper on DK. It's more in playing DK for me. I got to look at the ownership projection tomorrow, because if Aaron Gordon is like the odd man out, I want more Aaron Gordon and probably less of a Joker. Then we got Paul Millsap, 6.9. Whoa, wow, he's super cheap on DK. $1,100 cheaper on DK. Much more in play there. You haven't seen Paul Millsap win out, like ball out yet, but he's safe, you know. And against the Lakers with his price, he can pay that price off for sure. Paul Millsap is in play on DraftKings. Jason Tatum 6.7. Oh yeah, of course he's in play. I don't mind him at all tomorrow. He's one of the best players on Boston with upside. Let's see, Kyle Kuzma 7.2. I would rather play Jason Tatum. Some pass on Kuzma tomorrow. 7.2 is expensive. Alfamino is 5.4. He's been having good games too. He's cheap still. Probably gonna be low on against the terrible Magic. I'm fine with him. I like that. Jeremy Grant is 4.6. I'll pass. Trey Lyles pass. Marcus Morris could have a good game. 4.2. Like him, not hiring him. Let's just put it that way. Zach Collins 4.2. I like him more than Marcus Morris. Patrick Patterson, no. That's it there. At center, last. All right, we got Vooch. Vooch has been balling. Last 3 games, 38, 65, 49, and it just hasn't counted his recent game. I think he got 60 something or whatever. That is crazy. Against Portland, I don't think Norty can handle Vooch. He's 8.2. Probably gonna be super popular tomorrow. So I mean, there is a reason to fade him tomorrow, or at least have less of him. He's $400 cheaper on DK. Then we got Nurkic, 7.5. The only thing you got to worry about Nurkic is foul. You know, he gets into foul trouble, you're down the water. You're done. 7.5. Price just there. I don't see much upside. I can't play Nurkic tomorrow. Steven Adams, 7.4. He's fine, but since Westbrook is back, he's probably going to give all the rebound to Westbrook. So that brings his projection a little bit lower. Because you know that's how he is, man. Just block out and just give the rebound to Westbrook. Stuff Westbrook stat sheet up. That's what he does. Because of that, I'm going to be very low on Steven Adams tomorrow. Al Horford is the guy that I like. He's 6'6". Wow, that's so cheap. He has upside. He could get you 40-something, 0.6x tomorrow. For sure. I like him a lot tomorrow on the center position. And then we have McGee. McGee, the guy who's been on fire every single night. Like, this guy's just been blowing up. I mean, damn. His price is going up and up. Look at his stock. It's like 6.2 now. I think this match is a little bit more difficult. Just because Jokic like to box out a little bit more. And he's a pretty good rebounder. But it's McGee, man. How can I keep doubting him? I'm going to have some share of McGee. I mean, he's just been balling, dude. The guy got like 4 blocks today, some shit like that. He's just beasting it. Then Tristan Thompson, this asshole, against the perfect matchup today, Brooklyn Nets. And he didn't do much. What a disappointment. He's $100 cheaper, $100 more expensive than DK, so you can't even play him there. I can't even touch him tomorrow. I'm going to pass. Drummond's going to eat him up. He has nothing. Mason Plumlee, he's okay. If you think Jokic can get into foul trouble or something like that happens, you know, obviously Mason Plumlee gets more opportunity. And when he gets there, he's pretty good. So I don't mind him. Just he's not high on my radar. I don't think I feel like paying down for center tomorrow just because the top option is pretty good. Zaza Pachulia is 3.8. No, Drummond is 9.5. Drummond can eat tomorrow too. He's 9.5. He's on my radar. He's in play. Mo Bamba probably out. There are nobody else. So let's just set him as a price point. So Drummond is most expensive. He's in a good position to do well tomorrow. Find out cheaper on DK. Then we got Vooch, 8.2. I think Vooch will have more ownership, and Nurkic is a no. Steven Adams will get some ownership. Al Horford probably won't get any ownership just because he's just not that popular. 6'6", and I think he has a ton of upside. I like Al Horford a lot tomorrow. He's gonna be my guy. And then that paying down, I'd probably McGee if you think that's paying down. 6'2". Mason Plumlee make the list, and that's about it. So I'm in pretty much in the mid range. A 6'6" seems like a perfect sweet spot. But yeah, I mean, Roger, I don't blame you playing McGee, man. I don't blame you. It's McGee. He's just been beasting right now. That's about it. I mean, as far as takes for the game, I hope this game, Portland, New Orleans Magic, doesn't blow out. If it stays close, I think it could be sneaky stack. Boston, OKC, you're going to get a lot of low ownership from the Boston side for sure. So some of those guys could go off. I like Hayward for his price. I think that's fair. I think for cash is fair too. Cleveland, Detroit have a lot of these games. Have a lot of these guys. It's just where you're gonna go. That's where the value is gonna be at. Even stack it is fine. If this game stay close, which I probably don't think it would, but if it does stay close, you might take down GPP. Denver Lakers is a great matchup. 239 total, but it's still a lot of guys healthy, but there's only 1 or 2 guys that are out. Like obviously, we got Rondo's out, and who else is out? Ingram's out, so there's value for sure. Yeah, no, well, if you play McGee, obviously you don't think Jokic is probably gonna do well. So just keep that in mind. If you hire McGee, probably might not have Jokic in your lineup. Because or if you hire Jokic, they probably don't have McGee in your lineup. But yeah, vice versa, because Jokic can get people into foul trouble, or Jokic could get into foul trouble himself, as we see in last game. See, those guys like to get into foul troubles. Anyway, guys, that's it. 4-game slate should be easy. Best of luck tomorrow, and hopefully one of you guys won the Powerball, because that shit is like 600 something mil right now, and I know I didn't win. Later, guys. Good night. See ya. Peace. Pause still on.